Hey guys, I hope you're doing well. I am having a fantastic day. I cannot wait for this favorites video. I don't do favorite videos often, and I just filmed one and I had to delete it because I just went on and on about this book that I'm going to mention later, but this is take two. I'm going to cut it down a little bit shorter. I'm going to start talking about things a little bit faster so it's not as long. But I did want to mention my favorite filter of all time on Instagram. It is unbelievably funny. I have spent like the past hour or two sending this filter picture to my parents, to my uncle, to my brother, just friends, just everybody, and they either lie about it, how good it looks, or they're brutally honest and tell me it looks terrible. Let me show you a picture so you can see what I mean. It's called the Pillow Filter. It's absolutely hilarious, I think. So here's a picture of what it makes me look like. Can you see that? Is it focusing on the picture? Guys, I had tears running down my face of some of the things that people said to me with this filter on. I didn't post it on Instagram or anything because everybody's doing that, and I'm sure you've seen it if you're on Instagram, but if you're not, if you haven't done it yet, you need to take a picture of yourself on Instagram, download it, and then, I mean, you don't have to put it on there.
Mama,
Yeah, in just a minute, okay?
okay, I'm gonna put one in.
Okay. So anyways, it's funny. It's just funny just to get a reaction out of people on what they think. So moving on to my favorites video. Let's talk about these first. So I just actually drank most of my tea from the first video. But these are the cups that I love. So this is the Swig brand. I bought these from Becky & Company, and because I like supporting local companies, I'm sure I can find them online for cheaper, or you can order them from there. I will put both down in the comments below, but they are kind of pricey. But this one is, I think it's a quart size. It holds like a quart size. So I drink maybe a little bit more than that. I drink about 2 or 3 of these a day, depending on if I work out. This one is more like a coffee mug, and it keeps everything cool or hot. I just drink room temperature water. I don't like cold water. And then my tea is always hot. So yeah, love these. Definitely worth a buy. I actually bought one of these for my sister-in-law. Not you, Kate. I know you don't like it. I did not buy you one. She's always telling me crazy stuff. Like I had this in Charleston when we stayed with them for our anniversary, and she's my sister-in-law. I don't know if I said that, but anyways, she said, "Oh, that's so cute." And I was like, "Oh, you think so? You want me to get you one? I can get you one for your birthday." She was like, "No, it's cute for you." So I know this is not for everybody, but I really like the cowhide on these. My next favorite I want to talk about, it's kind of gross because it's almost empty and it kind of leaks, but the Love and Tan Deluxe Bronzing Mousse. This is the 2 Hour Express, and there's a hair on this. Anyways, it is a mess, guys. It does leak a little bit, so you want to store it like up. You can't tilt it. But this is really great. I love this. I have it on now. This is like a 2-day tan. I put it on about 2 days ago, and it's still holding up really nice. I think it lasts about a week. And then I reapply it. Sometimes I only do my upper body, but this time I did lower body because I have a video that I'm really excited about. It's summer dresses, spring dresses, whatever, from Amazon. Got a few of them. I've tried on one of them because it was so cute. Oh, it's gonna be a favorite, but I'm not gonna show it in this video because I haven't actually worn it and tested it out yet. But this, I've used this for a long time. I actually just bought a St. Tropez one. The St. Tropez one is actually less than this one. I switch between the two. I don't know why. They're both great, but if you want a little cheaper one, then St. Tropez over this one. But this one's a little bit more pricey, and it's 2 hours. You only have to wear it for 2 hours. My next beauty product, some of you guys know I have really, really sensitive skin, and there are only certain products that I can use on my skin. And One of them is the CeraVe Moisturizing Cream. Now I have bought the different types of CeraVe moisturizer before. This one's my favorite, but I have used the other ones as well. It's not greasy feeling, and it soaks into your skin. It doesn't leave you like oily feeling. So I love this. It doesn't clog the pores or anything like that. I use it on my face, I use it on my body. I spent thousands of dollars trying different products, and like all natural ones that don't have like all the yucky ingredients. I don't even know if this has yucky ingredients in it. I know it doesn't have paraben in it, but literally this is the only thing that works for my skin. Otherwise it gets burned, like gives me almost like a chemical burn, like peels off my face and stuff. So like this is the only one I can use. But I recently purchased this a few weeks ago. It's the Hyaluronic acid serum, and it's great. It's from CeraVe. It doesn't irritate my skin whatsoever. It just kind of gives you a lot of moisture, and yeah, I love it. I just put it under my moisturizer, and that's how they say. You can either use it as a daily moisturizer, or you can use it under your moisturizer. I use it under my moisturizer because my skin is so dang dry. Love that. Now, I have been using Saint products, or mascara products is what they used to be known by, and I love their products. I use it for date night or when I have time to spend on my makeup, but when I don't have time to spend on my makeup, or if I'm just too lazy, like everyday makeup, I use the CC Cream from ITcosmetics, and I have multiple shades, guys. I just bought this lighter shade for days when I don't have any tan at all, but when I do have a tan on, I usually use the light medium. But when I have an actual dark tan on, I mix this with one of the others. This is like a medium shade. Hey. Okay, I gotta hurry up because I gotta meet my husband. So yeah, these, I love these. These are so great with my skin. Love them, love them. They don't break me out or anything like that. They don't clog my pores. I sleep in it sometimes. I know I shouldn't, but I do. So how I take that off is I just use a little bit of grapeseed oil on my skin, rub it off with a microfiber towel, and that's it. But I recently started using this again. It's the Hula bronzer. This is such a popular product. I know so many people have mentioned it in the past. It used to be really popular on Instagram. I mean YouTube for a long time, but I just recently came back to this, and I was using the Hula bronzer stick, the contour stick, but I like this better. It's especially for summer because it's so much more pigmented and just a little bit more of a tan, I guess. Definitely love that. Now moving on to clothing favorites. This cardigan is my second cardigan from this company. It's called Miro Kitty, and it's like a popcorn sweater material, and I will put a picture up on the screen so you know what it looks like when I have it on, but you've probably seen it on, like I have a black one as well, so if you've been watching my channel for a while, you've probably seen it. Definitely couldn't recommend that sweater enough. It's so soft, and I can wear it with black jeans, I can wear it with regular jeans, wear it with leggings. It looks good with so many different outfits. Now, the next one I want to talk about is this sweater from the Loft. If you haven't watched my Loft video, I will leave it in an iCard below. But it is so nice and cozy. It's 100% cotton. It's V-neck, and I just love the fit of it. I love the feel of it. It keeps me warm, but it's also very lightweight at the same time. So definitely something that you can wear in spring as well. Now, as far as bras go, I found a sports bra. I think I've talked about this in the past, but I found a sports bra that is really cute. It has the little things in the back that look really cool. You know, I find it hard, for me, being the size that I am, I find it hard to find bras that are actually cute and supportive at the same time. But this one is. I love how it just kind of minimizes everything and still looks amazing. So I love that. And it's very supportive at the gym. So there you go. Okay, the next thing I'm going to talk about is this button-down, oversized shirt from Loft, and this is in the video as well. I've styled it so many different ways over on my Instagram, and also I love how it's styled with this tank top from Athleta. This is a really cute tank top. Let me show you in the back. The bra is actually attached to the tank and it like goes in between the bra. It's an ordeal trying, like washing this and trying to get it straight. But once you figure it out 1 or 2 times, then you're golden. All right, good, perfect. I'm almost done, okay? Mwah. Okay, so the next thing, moving right along, I was gonna talk about books. So first, this book. This is, I haven't finished it yet. I'm almost done with it. It's a very light read. Like if you don't want something that's very heavy or dark or any kind of that, I really like this book. Of course, I don't know how it ends. It better be a happy ending if it's this light. But there is another book that I wanted to really talk about. And I'm gonna quickly go over it. I've bought the Audible book and I've bought the Kindle book and I have the paperback in my cart on Amazon right now. It is called The Idea of You by Robinne Lee, and Robin actually does the Audible book as well. She reads it 'cause she's an actor, so she kind of has that background, and she did a phenomenal job with reading the book. Loved it. I could go on and on about it, but I'm just gonna quickly tell you what it kind of is about. So the main character, Céline, she is a French woman who lives in LA. Her daughter is 13 and she is divorced because her husband wasn't really that supportive of her job. She has an art gallery and she only supports women and people of color, so that brings a little bit of a voice to them. And it also touches on issues about women dating younger men, because that's pretty much what this is. It's a romance book about her, Céline. She's 39 and she starts dating a 20-year-old. And he turns 21 and she turns 40. So, I mean, 19-year difference there, and how it's how in our society it's okay for men to do it. Like if the roles were reversed and it was a 39-year-old man and a 20-year-old woman, that's not so taboo as it being reversed as a woman and older woman dating a younger man. But it is like their love story is just so, it hits home. Some of the issues that she talks about, how women in their 30s are kind of unseen, like they kind of disappear as they age, and how their voice doesn't matter anymore, and how society looks at them. And just like there's so many more topics other than romance in this book. Like, do not think this is just a romance book. It is so much deeper than that. I loved it, and don't expect it to end happily. I mean, that's just kind of a given when you hear how the story starts and how it progresses. Like, you know it's not gonna have a happy ending. Like, why in the world would somebody think that would have a happy ending? Anyways, it just, I can go on and on about this book, and I did in the first version of this book, but it is, I've read it multiple times in the past couple months. I mean, that should tell you just how great it is. And I'm ordering the actual copy of the book. I don't have many copies of books. Like if I buy a copy like this and I don't think like I'll read it again, I just give it away to the library. But if I buy a book on Kindle edition and I actually like it, I will buy the paperback just to support the author and everything like that. If there's one thing from this video that you go out and buy, and you are a book reader, go buy that book. Just do yourself a solid. Go buy that book. It's amazing. If you're a woman in your 30s and 40s, some of the issues that she talks about will just really like hit home for you. So, okay, so next, I'm gonna talk about some music that I have been listening to on repeat. Niall Horan's Heartbreak Weather album, amazing, love it. There are 2 songs on it that I absolutely adore. Small Talk
No.
Small Talk and Bend the Rules are my two favorite songs on that album. And also Sam Hunt's album that came out last year as well. His songs on there, I can't remember the name, something about Sinning, I think it's Sinning With You is probably my favorite song, love that song. Body Like a Back Road is on the album. I thought that was on a different album, but he has it on that album.
No.
And Ken Folks, I love that song. And there's another one I'm missing, but anyways, that album's great. 60 Seconds of Summer, no, it's 5 Seconds of Summer. Put out another album last year. I never really listened to them at all because, you know, they were a boy band and not really my age group boy band. But I just started listening to them and their album, and I love it. I love that album, and it's so underrated, guys. It is so underrated. I don't think that you're gonna want to listen to it around your kids. It's quite explicit in some songs, but not really in others. There's one song on there that my kids love. It's called Wildflower, and they think it's about flowers, and it's so obviously not. It's funny, I'll ask them like, what's this song about, guys? And they're like, wildflowers. I'm like, okay, all right. You have to listen to it to know what I'm talking about. But all right, I'm gonna take you in my kitchen so I can show you some of my favorites that I have been loving, recent buys and whatnot. All right, so another favorite is this record player. It's by Crossley. I actually have Kings of Leon, their last album, not their new album. I actually like their new album too. Also, one album that I didn't mention is the Lana Del Rey NFR album. I love that as well. But anyways, this is awesome because it has the auxiliary Bluetooth connection. So if you don't want to play the record, you can play your songs on here, and it kind of sounds like a record, like it has that diluted sound, I guess, is what I don't know how to explain it, but it sounds more like it's coming through an old-fashioned radio. Okay, it's kind of a mess over here, so just bear with me, but this is my Breville machine. I love it. This is not what I'm going to show you. I love this. It's one of my favorites, but it's probably not something I should mention in favorites video because it's so expensive. My husband gifted that to me for my anniversary. It was very unexpected, and I love it. I use it every day. But this is what I was going to show you. This honey jar, and it comes with the little spoolie inside. I don't know if it's called a spoolie, but you know what I mean. So this is from Target, and I also have this coffee can right here that's from Target. So I love those. Those were a recent buy, so I can link those. But yeah, love, love, love those. Look at that. Come here, you big, beautiful cup of coffee, and lie to me about how much we're going to get done today. My cousin made that for me. Isn't it awesome? It's so me. Okay, and moving right along, these are the last ones I want to talk about. So this granola, I feel like I've talked about this before, but maybe I haven't, but it's the best granola in the world. If you live in the southern states and you go to the grocery store, they should have it because this is based in Tennessee. This is Collagen Peptides. You guys, if you're not taking collagen, where have you been? I've been taking it for years, and it has made my nails so much stronger. It's made my hair so much stronger. Like, I don't really have split ends anymore or breakage. This really does work, I promise. Especially since I do have problems with insulin resistance and stuff like that, so I do have to take a lot of protein intake, and this is my saving grace because this has a lot of protein in it. So what I do, this is unflavored. You can get flavored ones, but I buy the unflavored ones because I mix it with this liquid IV. So I mix this in a quart-sized jar and add water and 3 scoops of this collagen in the morning, and I drink it, you know, over several hours. But I always mix this with my Rice Krispies, and it's awesome.
Ready to go, guys?
And just so you know, this is very low carb. So there are 15 carbs per serving because it has stevia instead of sugar. So that's why I really like this one. And this is a little something that I like to use on my toast. So I put this fig butter. This is from Trader Joe's, and if you don't know, figs are really, really, really good for you. It does have a lot of sugar from the figs, and it does have some added sugar to it, but figs are so good for you guys. I put this on my toast, and then I throw 2 eggs on my toast and eat it like that. I know it's not for everybody. Like if you like savory stuff, I don't know if you would like this, but it's amazing. Just try it. Next time you're at Trader Joe's, just pick it up. It's really, really good. Okay, that's it. That's all of my favorites. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm sorry if I was talking a little fast in the last clip. I have to get out the door right now. Gotta go meet my husband. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please leave it a like, share it with your friends. If you buy any of these things and love them, let me know in the comments below. Or on Instagram, I will put my handle here and you can reach out to me there as well. I love hearing from you guys. I would love it, love it if you're watching this video, if you would just go follow me on there as well. That's my cue to go. I'll see you next time. Bye guys.